Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. We're about to dive into a report that is going to give us a peek behind the curtain of a company that is making some interesting moves. And let's just say, they're not just hiring, they're reshaping their leadership team in a pretty significant way today. We're going to break down a recent filing from Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation. This isn't just a routine update, it is a look at who is calling the shots and what that might mean for the company's future direction. Before we dive in, if you enjoy these unfiltered looks into corporate filings, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Also, we've got a fantastic community brewing over on our Discord server, linked in the description below, so come join the conversation and share your insights. This filing announces a couple of key appointments, and it happened on February the 2nd, 2026. The company has brought in new leadership for two very important roles: Chief Operating Officer and Chief Accounting Officer. These are not small positions, and changing them can signal a lot about a company's priorities and its plans. First up, Timothy J. Topics has been appointed as the new Chief Operating Officer. Now, Mr. Topics isn't exactly new to the wider Golub Capital family. He joined them in 2022 and has been working in their investor partners group, focusing on managing the business development company side of things. Has even been an officer of this specific company, Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation, since early 2023. What is really interesting here is that he is also holding down similar Chief Operating Officer roles at a bunch of other related Golub Capital entities. This suggests a highly integrated strategy across their various investment vehicles. Before jumping into the Golub Capital world, Mr. Topics had a solid background in investment banking, specifically in the financial institutions group at Wells Fargo Securities. There, he was actually the go-to person for covering the business development company sector. That kind of specialized experience is pretty valuable. Academically, Hez got a strong foundation with degrees from Ohio State and a respected MBA from the University of Chicago Booth School of Business. And he is also a CFA charter holder. That's a big deal in the finance world, showing a deep understanding of investment management. Now, the filing also addresses some standard requirements, making sure to point out that Mr. Topics doesn't have any family ties to the current board or other top executives. He also hasn't been involved in any major transactions with the company where his interests might conflict. And he is not set to receive any special compensation packages for this new role beyond his regular duties. This is all pretty standard stuff to ensure transparency and avoid any perception of favoritism. Next, the company has brought in Paul Cellini as their new Chief Accounting Officer. Similar to Mr. Topics, Mr. Cellini is also serving in the same capacity for several other Golub Capital affiliated companies. This reinforces that the company is likely looking for a unified approach to financial management and reporting across its entire group. Mr. Cellini's background is also quite impressive. He previously worked at TPG Twinbrook Capital Partners as a senior controller, where he was involved in critical financial operations like reporting, regulatory filings, and managing key internal controls. Before that, he was an auditor at PricewaterhouseCoopers, a big name in the accounting world where he handled audits for various types of investment firms. Hess armed with a bachelor's and a master's degree in accounting and is a certified public accountant, or CPA, in both New York and Illinois. That's a lot of accounting expertise. Just like with Mr. Topics, the filing confirms that Mr. Cellini has no familial ties to the existing leadership, no material interest in past company transactions, and no special compensation arrangements related to his appointment. Again, this is about reassuring stakeholders that everything is being handled with integrity and according to best practices. The report is signed off by Christopher C. Erickson, who holds the title of Chief Financial Officer. This is typical for these kinds of filings where the CFO confirms the information presented. The date of the signature is the 6th of February 2026, which is a few days after the reported events took place. Now, let's look at what this means. Appointing new top executives, especially in operational and financial control roles, is a significant event for any company. For Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation, bringing in experienced individuals like Mr. Topics and Mr. Cellini, who already have a deep understanding of the company's broader network and the business development company sector, suggests a focus on strengthening operational efficiency and financial oversight. The fact that both new officers hold similar positions across multiple Golub entities hints at a strategy of centralized management and standardized practices. This can lead to cost savings, better integration of services, and a more consistent approach to risk management across all the companies. From an investor's perspective, this kind of consolidation can simplify understanding the overall structure and financial health of the Golub Capital ecosystem. The emphasis on their prior experience, from investment banking to auditing at top firms, indicates that the company is prioritizing seasoned professionals who know the intricate details of financial markets and regulatory compliance. This is especially crucial in the financial services industry, where trust and accuracy are paramount. Looking at the broader context, business development companies, or BDCs, have been a popular investment vehicle. Especially for those seeking income-generating opportunities, companies like Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation play a role in providing capital to middle-market companies. The leadership changes here could signal a strategy to expand their lending activities, improve their investment return profiles, or perhaps navigate evolving market conditions more effectively. One of the key risks for any company, particularly in the financial sector, is regulatory compliance and operational soundness. By bringing in a chief accounting officer with a strong audit background and a chief operating officer with extensive experience in their specific sector, the company is seemingly shoring up these critical areas. What might be a concern for some is the potential for a lack of independent vision if these individuals are essentially replicating roles across multiple entities. However, the filing clearly states they do not have family relationships with the board, and they haven't been involved in any conflicts of interest, which is a positive sign. Ultimately, these appointments appear to be a strategic move by Golub Capital Direct Lending Unlevered Corporation to streamline its operations, enhance its financial controls, and possibly position itself for future growth or strategic initiatives. It shows a commitment to having strong, experienced individuals at the helm of key functions. What is your take on these leadership changes? Do you see them as a positive step towards greater efficiency and stability, or do they raise any red flags for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more in-depth corporate analyses. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.